The newborn little girl Shelley was undoubtedly an old and powerful man present, and Frank was very honored, but the more children he had, the more money he had to make, so Frank began to take on personal work and wash the family. The old board of the clothing store made him blow up his competitors and frighten 10,000 people, but he didn't know that he would almost catch a small death because of this, and in the daytime Frank drove the car and stepped on the road to set up the line, and in the evening he was on the right track. Ready for gas and explosives, just as Frank was ready, Russell's men called him away, and the laundry he was going to blow up was not someone else's, but the industry of the big guy in front of him, if it wasn't law. Sue stopped Frank from dying at gunfire in the gang, and in order to make up for his mistakes, he turned around and killed his former employer, and Frank drove to the river and threw the gun in. But this incident seemed to release Frank's true nature, and he began to throw guns into the river incessantly, and as the guns thrown into the river became more and more representative of him, killing Russell one after another. An opponent, Frank, turns from a truck driver into a cold-blooded killer, and he serves Russell as if he were in the army, obeying orders and arrangements, and thus getting the corresponding reward. But Frank never did things for Russell for money, but for the sake of human sophistication and even more so to inspire Russell for saving his life. Of course, Frank knew that helping Russell was helping himself, because there was always a time when he needed help. It was in the dining room that he took a liking to Russell.